This is Manny Sears, who's the Vice Chairman on the Local 3 Management Committee. Manny, how long have you been a member of the union?
52 years.
Manny, what is the current state of Local 3?
The current state of Local 3 is a secret society. That's what the state of it is right.
What do you mean it's
What do you mean by
secret?
secret society? They give out no information what's happening in the local union. The point is this. The president's supposed to give a report of what happens during that month. In other words, he says you should say what happens in the pension of the finishers, the pensions of the local 7 and the local 3, different pensions. They don't mention none about that. They don't even want to know when the meetings are at, or what time the meetings, or how many meetings they went to. They say absolutely nothing. Everything is all quiet, period. So I don't know what's going on.
Do they talk about how they're going to get us jobs? Does the management committee in Local 3 talk about what the guys are going through?
No. No, they don't go what the guys are going through at all.
What is the, how many guys are not working right now in Local 3?
Oh, well, there's over 200 and something. I don't know exact count.
Yeah.
They won't say what the count is, but more or less I think I heard about 250.
Yeah.
That says, but that's just their count. That's not counting. That's the people that call in, but we don't know how many people actually are out of work.
Sure.
Because a lot of guys don't put their name on the list.
Right. As an elected member of the Local 3 Management Committee, did you vote for their raise?
No.
Did you vote for the confidentiality agreement that they made them sign?
No, I didn't vote for it. No.
What is the confidentiality agreement, Manny?
The confidentiality agreement is not to tell the members nothing. Just keep everything amongst themselves. That's the way I look at it. One that had it written out. Like Spears and Jackson.
It's a confidentiality agreement that keeps the business agents from telling the members what's going on in the local.
Yeah, communications is shut off. There's no communications. That's confidential. You don't know what's going on in the office. You ask the girls in the office, they won't say nothing. They won't tell you nothing.
Right.
If you ask them a question, they say, "Well, I don't know." Now ask the president.
So when you ask the president, what does he tell you? When you ask President Spears, what does he tell you?
You don't tell me nothing. They go along with the contractors instead of going along with the men, as a rule. In other words, when they ask them a question just like the hardship thing, it says they have to ask the employers first before they can find out what's going to happen. They don't have to ask the employers. They can tell the employers what they want. Because they're supposed to represent the members, not the employers or the association. Right. Actually, that's the point. They go along with the association, period. Occasions now with the existing president, he's more along. He goes along with the association tells him what to do. In other words, he's a company man.
Yeah.
He's a company union man. He's not a union man. He's a company union man. That's what he is.
You think Tom Spears takes care of himself before he takes care of anybody else?
I think so. He thinks after himself. The point is, they're all selfish. They're after the buck. That's all they want. That's all they're interested in is in the dollar. As long as they get their money, period, and that's all they care. And what they could finagle out of it, Who
are you going to vote for in the next election? The next Local 3 election?
The next 3 election. Who am I going to vote for? The guy I always voted for before.
Who's that?
Jim Brennan.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because he's for the men. As a rule, he's out for the men. He goes out there and tries to help them out. But we get no help from them. We're having problems with the right now with the recession. These guys want some money and they can't get it because they're not strong enough.
Not working.
To fight for them. Period. They're afraid of it. They're afraid of the employer.
Anything else you want to say in closing?
In closing? Well, I say in closing, I think I've been too long in this in this movement. It's time for somebody to take my place that has any guts in order to fight for the men's rights. That's all I can say. I won't be here too long. Like I say, the only person that I stood for as the beginning when I seen was Jim Brennan.